Charles Luanga was a victim of anti-Christian persecution in Uganda from 1885 to 1886. He was born on January 1st, 1860. He was part of the royal patrons who protected young servants from King Luanga. He was baptized on November 13th and took over the Christian community after the death of Joseph Mukasa. He later became a catechist and baptized 4 of the young servants. He was arrested on 26th May 1886 and was made to walk 37 miles to Namungongo, where he was burnt to death. He arranged his own funeral pile and was silent during his torture. His last words were, "Oh God." He was beatified in 1920 and canonized in 1964. He is the patron saint of youth and tortured victims. Saint Kittito was born in Bumizi in 1872 and was a servant of King Luanga. A day before his arrest, he was baptized by Saint Charles Luanga and was given the name John Baptist. He was arrested on 26th May 1886 and was burnt to death at Namungongo on Thursday, June 3rd, 1886, becoming the youngest martyr of Uganda at age 15. He is the patron saint of young children. Saint Bernadette was originally named Marie Bernard Subiru. She was born on January 7th, 1844 in Lut. She was the saint whose visions led to the founding of the Marian Shrine of Lut. Saint Bernadette was the eldest of 9 children from a poverty-stricken family. She contracted cholera in the epidemic of 1854 and suffered from asthma and other ailments throughout her life. At age 14, she had a series of visions of the Virgin Mary. Bernadette steadfastly defended the genuineness of these visions, despite strong oppositions from her parents, the local clergy, and civil authorities. In 1866, she was granted admission into the novitiate in the house at Nave. There, she completed her religious instruction despite almost constant sickness and pain. She died in agony on April 16, 1874, and was canonized on December 8, 1933. She is the patron saint of the sick, poor, and those persecuted for their faith. Born on 16th October 1890 in Corinaldo, after her father's death, Maria's mother struggled to feed her children. Though the family's circumstances were extremely difficult, they were very close and loved God. One day, as she was sewing, Alexandra tried to rape her. Maria cried that it was a mortal sin and warned he would go to hell. Her words angered Alexandra, and he began to choke her. She said she would rather die than submit. Upon hearing her words, Alexandra pulled out a knife and stabbed her 11 times. When she attempted to reach the door, he stabbed her 3 more times, then fled. She was taken to a hospital. Her wounds were beyond the surgeon's ability to help. Maria forgave Alexandra and said she wanted to see him in heaven with her. She died on July 6, 1902, while looking upon an image of the Virgin Mary and holding a cross to her chest. She was beatified on April 27, 1947, and canonized in 1950. She is the patron saint of youth, young women, and victims of rape. Saint Rose of Lima, also known as Santa Rosa de Lima, originally called Isabel Flores de Oliva, was born in April 1586 in Peru. She was the first person born in the Western Hemisphere to be canonized by the Catholic Church. Her mother refused her intention of pursuing a religious life and wanted her to marry. To deter her suitors, she cut off her hair, blistered her skin with hot pepper, and made a perpetual vow of virginity. She endured a severe austerity, wore a crown of thorns, practiced fasting, and experienced vision of the devil. She sold her flowers which she grew in the garden to take care of the poor. She died on August 24th, 1617, and was canonized in April 1671. She is celebrated on August 23rd and is patron of gardeners, florists, and those suffering from family problems. Saint Charles Luanga, Saint Kittito, Saint Bernadette Subiru, Saint Maria Goretti, Saint Rose of Lima. Pray for us.